Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to another episode of TerraFirma Punk. I'm here with Dornall,
Hey, hey, hey.
and we've got just a ton of things to show you and explain to you. First of all, some things got done during the last stream. Namely, we started building this barn, amongst other things. We also made a bunch of red steel. As you can see, I'm wearing red steel armor now, and it is nice. And I'm using red steel pickaxe and halberd. Now, the reason these have absolutely no damage on them right now is because we had a little issue. Actually, I had the issue. Dornall has nothing to do with it. Um, my hard drive crashed. It died. It was completely fried. So we lost a little bit of progress. I was able to restore from a recent backup that I had put onto a zip drive, or not a zip drive, a thumb drive. Zip drives are so 80s. So anyway, yeah, I had to restore to that. We lost just a tiny bit of progress, so we've been on here today kind of going through and putting us back basically where we were at the end of the stream the other day, because my drive crashed like right after that. So here we are, we're back. We've got the barn built. I hope you guys like it. I was just starting to build it at the end of the stream the other day, but here it is, all finished. As you can see, we've got a slate roof, lots of carpenter blocks, maple logs, ash planks for the color. Nothing better than a red barn. We've got lots of sheep out there. We've got some cows that are starting to breed. And we've got a nice green pasture out there because what I did was, since we have the red steel bucket now, did one of our cows get away? No, there he is right there. Since we have the red steel bucket now, I put water source blocks under each one of these logs. So there's a water source block under each one of these logs in the corners and stuff like that. And that's why the grass is growing. I had to put this one water block right in the center like this because there was still a 3x3 area that wasn't getting water right in the middle. And I thought it looked funny, so I went ahead and put a water source in there so that the animals have something to drink. So anyway, that's the barn. We got this little cellar out here that is just for holding milk. So you can see there's milk in here. This actually should be full. There's supposed to be a barrel of vinegar right here, but I haven't brought it back out yet. And there's just a couple cellar shelves out here to store a few things like the food to feed the animals, and if we have any meat, which I'm having a feeling with the amount of sheep that we got, we're going to be eating mutton pretty soon.
Yep. And just so you know, we are missing the male cow.
Did the male cow get away? Okay.
He might have died.
He might have. I think he got away. When I was trying to fix the barn earlier, a couple of animals escaped, and I didn't really chase them down. We also picked up these guys, the Havia logs, on a trip. So we've planted them now, and we're gonna be doing something with them a little bit later. Hopefully, some more of these will grow between now and later. But we'll come back to that if we got time. We don't even got time for it, but
we now have a banana tree as well.
We have a banana tree? Nice. I did not know we had a banana tree. Was that a quest reward?
No.
I
killed a scarlet ant earlier when I was chopping down trees. And,
yeah.
It gave me a banana sapling.
I forgot the ants now occasionally drop fruit tree saplings, which is awesome. So we might eventually get all the fruit trees that way. Even if we don't find them while exploring. We really need a red apple because we need that for a quest. But yes, yeah, it looks like Dornall's just finished going through and cutting down the wood. I think I showed you guys that sign on the that I made on the forge last time. I don't know if you guys seen the fishing in sign, but I put a sign on the vault, and I took the preacher's the dark preacher's advice on the name. I really like that. So that's Vault 404. We'll keep it closed up sometimes. Oh, and we do get this occasional big lag spike now that I've got it on the server. I don't know what that's about, but I think it might just be the server doing a world save, doing a backup. So yeah, every now and then I get a big lag spike, but it's not. But only since I put it on the server. Let's see, what else? We talked about we did make the red steel. We made that on stream. So I did all that on stream. Did I do all the armor? Yeah, I did do all the armor on stream, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, I did like a full thing of that on stream. Making the red steel. Nothing new over in here, I don't think. No.
Now
Nope.
you need to get working on the tables and chairs and everything.
Yeah,
Now
I definitely need to get the table
these two
chairs.
chests here are something.
I'm trying to make sure that I've covered all of the things that I did off camera. Oh yeah, we'll get to that here in just a second. Those are some project chests that Dornall put together because he's anxious to get into some automation, and we are definitely going to get into some automation. But I need to cover this thing right over here first. Witch water. Now, I made quite a few barrels of witch water, and that is because if we take some bottles, oops, I guess I need to open the vault back up. Take some bottles, and looks like I've got a couple of empty bottles here. We're going to go ahead and make as many empty bottles as we can, because we're going to make a bunch of potions. So the potions I want are the potions of regeneration. Even though they're not super good, they're much better than just, you know, default regeneration. So we're going to unseal this barrel of whiskey back here, rye whiskey, and I'm going to take and fill up all these bottles of rye whiskey. And I've got this witch water over here. I'm going to go ahead and use this witch water up. You see I've got 9 barrel buckets of it left in there, so I can go ahead and throw 9 more bottles of rye whiskey in there and seal it. It's going to turn all those bottles of rye whiskey into healing potions, and they'll just be in the barrel afterwards. So I'm going to do the same over here. So we're going to get a bunch of healing potions. So I can get, unseal that. Whoops. Unseal that, throw those in there, and that's going to turn those 10 rye whiskeys into healing potions, and it's going to consume all the witch water. So when I go to open this barrel again later, it'll just have 10 potions in it. So I want to save those last 4 until I get some more empty bottles. I'll fill them back up. So I'll just do 10 potions at a time. Now the other thing that I learned, actually let me grab that potion in here and I can show you the rest of the potion problem. These regeneration potions only last 45 seconds, but if we look at that, those are going to be the ones that come out of there. Now we can put them into, that turns them into poison. We don't want to turn them into poison. We could cook it into a splash potion. I didn't know that. That's interesting. But this is the one that I'm interested in right here. Garlic plus redstone plus potion of regeneration 1 gives us a potion of regeneration 2 for 2 minutes. Now, it says that you need 160 garlic. Well, that's not really accurate. You just need some garlic. It doesn't need to be very much garlic at all. In fact, 1 ounce is more than enough. And if I come down here, grab that garlic, grab some garlic from down here, come on back up, and come out here to the scales that I set up. Remember I said we would probably end up using this for something? Well, here we go. There's our scale. Oh, you know what? I don't have my 1 ounce weights anymore. they were one of the things that got rolled back. Shoot, I need a piece of tin. There we go. Now that I got those 1 ounce weights, come on back out here. And I'll try to explain this to you. These down here are where you store your weights. Yes, these are where you store your weights. These 9 slots are where you can put your weights in order to cut something. So now, right now, basically this is 1 half of the scale, and this is the other half of the scale. So now that I have a 1 ounce thing in there, I can cut off 1 ounce of garlic, exactly 1 ounce of garlic, get myself a piece of redstone out of the vault. A redstone, 1 ounce of garlic, and a potion of regeneration will give me the potion of regeneration 2. Okay, so I'm going to be making a bunch of those and using them whenever I go exploring and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it was to do. To get those potions of regeneration. Now, sadly, even with the amount is not that much. So, like, if I drink this potion of regeneration, I might gain 200 hit points over the 2 minutes. Ish. That's a rough estimate. I didn't actually measure it out, but that's probably fairly close. So we're gonna put that away. Let's move on to the next bit of automation that we want to talk about. So that's going to be with some super basic automation for the coke oven, right? Well, we've already got our hopper up here, and it can hopper the logs out of that log pile. But we want that to be better. So, Dornall, I know you've been wanting to make one of these. He must be
Make
AFK.
one of what?
A drawer. We want a 2x2 drawer. And you can see these iron gears that we got in here as a reward. I think we got those I don't remember if it was a quest reward or if we got them from a reward bag, but we did get them as a reward. We didn't actually make them. But since we got them, we want to make a drawer. And we want a 2x2 drawer so we can put like 4 different kinds of wood in it. So it doesn't really matter which one. We'll probably just make the oak one. It's going to require 4 oak chests, 1 of those gears, and 4 framed map frames, which are really not bad. Just some sticks, some framing sheets. We've probably got some framing sheets and boards around that I made accidentally. But the goal here is we're going to get one of these 2x2 oak drawers, which is going to go right on top of that hopper right there where that, well, I bet that pile is actually empty. It is. And as soon as I open it and close it, it disappears. Perfect. Because that's where we want a drawer at. So if you want to go ahead and work on that drawer, I will go ahead and show them the next part of this particular automation.
Yes.
So the drawer is going to sit on top of the hopper. Hopper is going to pull the logs out of the drawer so we can load up the drawer with a bunch of logs whenever we go harvest logs. Then that's going to feed into the coke oven. The coke oven is going to feed its charcoal downstairs into a hickory chest, and I'll show you where that's going to be at. We're going to make this so right here I've already opened up a space for it. The chest is going to be there, and then whoops, let's see if I can get up in there. There we go. Hopper into there like so. So now whenever it makes charcoal, it'll automatically drop it down right into that chest, and we can come down here and pick it up. Now that's kind of ugly right now the way it is. I'll fix it up here real quick. We also need some logs in there so we can actually demonstrate that it's working. Do you have any spare logs that we can actually? How close are you to having the drawer actually ready to go?
I'm getting ready to work on the framing right now.
Okay. Let me grab some bricks and pretty that up down there real quick. Now eventually I'd like to have this where it will pull the charcoal out and then deposit it upstairs where we're actually going to be using it, but that's a long way off. This is a very simple automation for the time being, just to get us charcoal while we're not necessarily doing a bunch of stuff. So what I want to do is I want to indent that, and then I'm going to go ahead and indent it again. Indent it again. And then right through the center, I'm going to go all the way through. All the way through the block. And there we go. Now we got a nice pretty tile on the wall. You can barely tell what's behind it, but I can still click through and open the chest. So there we go. Now we can come down here and get our charcoal whenever we need it. Or whenever the barrel upstairs empties out, because we've been using charcoal like crazy, making steel. In fact, well, we had used up all the charcoal, and then we had to roll back, so we have charcoal again. But anyway, how are we doing on the drawer here? We got that ready to go, or close?
Just about.
Close. So I'm just going to go backtrack through the NEI here for the frame boards. Is just a framing sheet. Framing sheets are the things that I accidentally made like several times. You can see how easy it is to accidentally make them.
Yes, it is.
And then the other things is treated sticks. Oh, we have to have treated sticks.
That's why I'm standing here.
Should be able to grab a bucket. Did that not work?
Yeah, we're good. What's going?
There it goes. There's my bucket. And then, what is it? Is it planks? I think it's planks or logs. Can't remember. Grab some chestnut here.
Sticks.
Yes, but you can make sticks from the logs, from the planks. That's not
no
it.
party trick.
Really? Let me check here. That the only way to make them is, oh, well, you can do, okay, that's good enough. Well, I have sticks. I have lots of sticks. And there's sticks right here. And then a bucket gives us 8 treated sticks. Here you go. You still
Already got them.
What?
I already got the sticks.
Okay. Well, I was just I didn't want to wait for them in a barrel, so
Yeah.
that probably is a more efficient way to do it, though. If we look, 10 sticks will only cost 100 olive oil. What about creosote oil? There's not even a creosote oil thing. It's for olive oil only. Okay. And there's our drawers. Yay. Those are really going to be awesome. Okay, so now, if I could reach up there. I have to hold shift when I... Not going to work out very well here. Hang on. Get a little higher. We could do that too. There we go. Now then, you should be able to put logs straight into those drawers and have those get sucked into the furnace or the oven, cooked up and then pulled down once it's turned into charcoal down here. Let me come down here and see if we got some. Do we have any wood in here? Yeah, we do. We have a bunch of wood in here. Good. I want to try putting in a few different kinds of wood into the drawers. There's some sycamore. What else do we got? We've got a lot of sycamore. There's some chestnut. Okay. Need at least two different kinds of wood there so we can test it. Now hopefully these will go into the drawers without any issue. Yes.
They do already tested.
They do. They go in there just fine. They get pulled out just fine.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. And that's a different kind of log. Okay. Perfect. Whoops. Something. I don't know if that. I think that was lag. So yeah, there we go. And then that's getting pulled down in there. And then the end result is getting put down into the chest in the basement. So I think we're good there on automation. We've got a semi-automated charcoal supply line there. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I can barely walk. Okay, now it's time to get into those last 2 project chests. Hopefully I haven't missed too much else that we did.
You covered everything.
I covered everything? Okay, good. You heard it from Dornall. I've covered everything that we did since the last video. Oh, well, there is actually something else that I didn't cover. I finally found a giant spawner. It's way over there, but I have to go. Yeah. I have to go build the whole farm over again because that got rolled back. Let me do this chest first. Project chest first. So, first things first. We need more livestock. We need to go get more cows, and we need to go get another male cow because we apparently lost our cow. So this right here is jute fiber and burlap cloth, which is made from jute fiber on a loom. Takes 12 jute fiber. And we've been coming up with a decent amount of jute fiber because we got more jute now. And we grew it last time. I think we might actually have enough for you to have your own tucker bag. But
Yep.
what's actually going to happen is I'm going to take this tucker bag, because this right here by itself would allow us to pick up like small animals. Let's see. Can we put the cat in the bag? No, come back here. You sit. Okay, but I guess we can't put the cat in the bag. Maybe we can catch a squid with it? I don't know. I want to do something with it before I upgrade it, so we can kind of see what it does. There's a squid. Oh, they're way over there. I'm really curious if I can put a squid in the bag. That would be funny. Where's he at? He's way over there. He's like down. There he is. Come here, Mr. Squid. Can I put you in the bag? No? Oh, wait. Maybe I did. No, I did. I don't know how that works. Do we have any small animals around? Maybe a baby. Maybe a baby sheep. We got babies. Let's go out to the barn. I got the parts to put the tucker bag the rest of the way together. Out here, I think. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually use it. They always make it and then they go off and use it off camera. Alright, let's see what we can fit in this bag. Can we fit a baby cow? No? Cow? No? Sheep? No? Doesn't seem like I can fit anything in this bag. Alright, I'm going to upgrade it. So to upgrade it is that plus an iron buckle, a couple pieces of leather, and you need your knife. I'm not sure why I have this stone knife. I should just get rid of that. And there we go. Now we got the reinforced tucker bag. And I should be able to put a creature in this. How does it work? Oh, you left click them. How do you let them back out? How do you let them back out? There's a
Maybe
sheep in
right
there.
click.
I don't know. I don't see a way to. Oop.
Dun, 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 dun.
And the tucker bag has crashed the server. Alright. Back after I had to let the server restart. Apparently, tucker bag, you don't want to click on a log with it. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, to put an animal in it, you just left click. And to let the animal out, you right click in the air. I think that's what it was that I did to finally let it out. Yeah, you have to make sure you're not actually targeting any block or anything like that, and just right click. It'll let it out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there because I'm gonna let Dornall use it to go collect us some more cows to replace our missing cow, and so that we can get milk faster. Once his barrel's filled up, I'm gonna move that back into here. But let's get back down here to the other two project chests and finish this, or the other project chest, and finish this up, because this is pretty major and is going to be really needed quite a bit between this episode next, doing things off camera. Because we're now starting into the automation. We're getting into the actual doing things industrial like. We are going to need to do some more. Wonder what happened to my quest book. That's a good question. I don't know where it's at or what could have happened to it. Should have one, definitely. Okay, maybe I'll just get a piece of string and a book and make a new one. If I have a book, I should have a book in here. Okay, no. There's paper. Paper, 1, 2, 3. And can I make that with a regular book? Piece of leather. Yep, book, string, quest book. There we go. Not sure what happened to the other one, but there we go. Got my replacement. And in here, I have rewards. I have quests done. Oh yeah, because I just did the Tucker bag wrapped in wool. Yeah, I'm gonna take the wool, obviously, because the string just would not make sense. Because I get 8 yarn from 1 wool, right? Just makes sense. And then I made the Tucker bag, so we'll go ahead and claim that reward. Now, Dornall, I left the Tucker bag in the barn in the chest, so that if you would like to take it out and use it to collect cows, you can. Now, remember, it can only use it like a couple times before you have to repair it, and it's really not hard to repair it. It just requires a piece of leather and a piece of burlap to repair it.
Did you actually figure out how it actually works?
Yes. You left click to grab something, and then you right click into the air. Make sure you don't have anything targeted, which is I think why I crashed, because I had something targeted. But if you just like look straight up and then right click, it'll release it from the bag.
Okay.
That's what I did. So yeah, we're about to get into the final project chest here of all this stuff. Oh yeah, and I was looking at the quest book because I wanted to about time. So I did all these. Remember, I did all these quests like a while back. So at this point, we need to get this right here, the Clockwork Engine. And we want that Clockwork Engine so that we can power our rolling machine, which is what we're going to be making here out of these pistons and this extra workbench right here. And these 4 ingots, because these won't go in the chest. That's why they were on the ground there. Do that, and we get ourselves a rolling machine. That's wonderful.
Yay.
Except it needs power. So to give it power, we decided, well, pretty much I didn't decide. One wolf decided that the best way to get power at the early game is using a Clockwork Engine, which requires something like this. Setup. Is that right? Okay, that's going to give us the wind-up trinket. Now, this basically stores wind energy. That's what it does by itself. We can use that, though, in the recipe for the Clockwork Engine. There we go. And then we put this guy attached to the rolling machine, and then we can just right-click this sucker right here with our hands to wind it up. And watch the piston color. You kind of want to stop when it turns red and let it go. And it'll produce us a little bit of power into the rolling machine. And now we can use the rolling machine to start making plates and things like that, so we don't have to do as much smithing. We're still going to have to do quite a bit of smithing, because we don't have any of the machines that we could use to automatically process ore or anything like that yet. So we still got to process all of our ore by hand and such. But there we go. Our rolling machine is charged up, ready to do something. We still have a little bit of power in our Clockwork Engine left. But I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. I didn't want this one to be too long, and there was a lot of updates to go through. I hope you guys... What the heck is going on there? It looks like there's chests missing. There is all kinds of weirdness going on right now. No, I'm just going to ignore all that. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as we have enjoyed making it for you. This is the point where I'm going to stop my normal outro and announce the fact that, hey, we moved this world to a server. You're invited to come and hang out with us if you are a regular viewer. That means that if you've made posts on my videos and commented on my stuff in the past, you're welcome to come join us on the server. First come, first serve. I can only take the first 10 to 20 people. And again, if you have never made a comment or anything, don't bother asking. Sorry. But yeah, it's going to be open to regular viewers. It's also open to other YouTubers. It's also going to be open to the Primus group. If you guys remember, I played with them for a bit on a couple different packs. Or was it just the one pack? Anyway, Primus group, other YouTubers, and viewers. All invited, but you got to tweet me. Send me a tweet, and I will give you the information to get on if you are accepted. So, I think that's it. Was there something else, Dornall? Did we forget anything that we've... I mean, there was quite a bit. There's the hard drive crash. We updated. We moved it to a server. We did all the stuff in the stream. We got red steel.
We're inviting people to come play with us.
We're inviting everybody to come play with us. Well, we're not everybody. Viewers.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
know.
I think
everybody knows what we mean.
I think that's I think we covered everything.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
See you on the flip.